Start recording. All right. What was I going to say? I can't remember. That's all right. We are going to think through these together, and you're going to see if you can determine which of the materials in each list, A, B, C, D, is the odd one out. So we're going to start by looking at number 1, which has copper, gold, salt, and sulfur. And you're going to see, have a little discussion with your neighbor, make sure you have your periodic table kicking around, and decide which of those materials is the odd one out.
No, salt. Because salt is like not. Oh. Yeah, I think it's salt. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I like in my head, I read salt. Sulfur. Yeah. It's like, well, same thing as delicious.
If you've done number 1 and you're waiting, you can do number 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Isn't rust? Is rust like an actual thing? No, rust is a wood. But yeah, collide. Yeah. And then sand, carbon, gold, that is. Okay, pull it out for you. Giving him no meat.
Alrighty. Copper, gold, salt, and sulfur. Which one is the odd one out? We're going to vote, and we get to review our little sign language. So we have A, which looks like this. Everyone show me A. Okay, so it's your fingers down and then your thumb to the side. B, you're going to put your palm straight up and you're going to put your thumb on your palm. Show me B. Okay. C, you're going to make a letter C. Okay, so you just make the letter C. And then D is the tricky one. You're going to touch all of your fingers except your pointer finger. Your pointer finger is going to go up, and the rest of your fingers are going to make a circle with your thumb. Okay, so that's a D. Not that finger. Okay, so is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? Copper is A, gold is B, salt is C, and sulfur is D. What do you guys think? 5, 4, 3, 2, vote. Okay, so I've got some D's and I've got some C's. All right, let's see between all of these what the difference is. I can see why you might have chosen both of those, okay? So copper, Cu, all right. Is that an element? Yes. Okay. Gold has the symbol Au. Is that an element? Yes. Salt. Does anyone know what salt is called, like its official name? Yeah? NaCl. It is sodium chloride. Is that an element? No. We have 2 elements stuck together. That's called a compound. Okay? So if we have 2 or more elements stuck together, that's called a compound. So it's not an element anymore, it is a compound. And then finally, our last one is sulfur. Do you guys know the symbol for sulfur? S. Is that an element or is it a compound? That is an element. So who is the odd one out? It is salt. Now I can see why you might have chosen sulfur because it is a non-metal, whereas sodium chloride contains a metal and we have two other metals. So I can see why that might have been, but it is indeed sodium chloride, salt, that is the odd one out. You can tell you have two elements because you have a capital letter here and a, whoa, that, you know what, that pink doesn't make me happy. It just kind of goes over top of things. I'm going to do it differently. You have a capital letter here and you have a lowercase. That means that's one element. And then we have a capital letter for the CL. So that means that's another element. Every time you see a new capital letter, that means you have a new element. Every capital letter shows you that you have a new element. All right. Rust, silver, water, and wood. Out of those four, which one is the odd one out? Is it A, rust, B, silver, C, water, or D, wood? And it is also okay to have option E, which is I don't know. Yet. Because you will know after this. And it's okay to not know yet. You're just learning, right? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, vote. I don't know yet. That's perfectly good. Absolutely. Okay, so what is that? That's a heart.
It's a B.
A B. B is like this. Okay, so I got some B's, I got some C's, I got a couple D's, and I got an I don't know. So this one's trickier, yeah? Okay, so what we know is that rust. Anyone know what rust is? Yeah?
It's like when metal and air do something.
When metal and air do something, yes, that is exactly what rust is. Now, specifically, the kind of rust that we think about that is rust colored, you know, that browny, orangey kind of colored stuff, brownish, reddish kind of color, on maybe a car that's had a scratch on it or whatever, that is the reaction of iron, Fe, with, what do you think it might react with in the air? Oxygen. So rust is actually Fe2O3. And we'll talk about what those little numbers mean a little bit later on, okay? But it's Fe2O3, and that's iron oxide. Is that an element or a compound? That's a compound. How do you know it's a compound? There's a couple ways. Can you go on your periodic table and find something that says rust? No. So if it's not on your periodic table, then it's not an element. Also, how many capital letters do we have? 2 capital letters. That means there's 2 elements. Therefore, there are 2 elements. Silver. Symbol for silver is, anyone know? Ag, yes. Element or compound? Element. Okay. Water. Do you guys know the formula for water? H2O. Do you guys know what a water molecule looks like?
Mickey Mouse.
It looks like a Mickey Mouse. Okay, so we got our O, and we've got our H, and we've got our H. Is that an element or a compound? Compound. Any guesses why we have a 2 in H2O? Because there are
Two hydrogen, one oxygen.
2 hydrogen. That's why the 2 is beside the hydrogen. And there is 1 oxygen. And when we only have 1, we don't put a number down at the bottom. So in rust, Fe2O3, how many iron atoms would we have in rust? 2. How many oxygen atoms in rust? 3. Okay, so that's what those little numbers tell you. We'll talk a lot more about those as we go on. And wood is it an element or a compound, do you think? It's a compound. And it's actually quite complicated. It contains some carbon, because all biological things are made of carbon-based compounds, okay? And all carbon-based compounds also contain some hydrogen, but the thing is we don't know the numbers necessarily. So it contains some carbon, so I'm going to put a little X down here because that means I don't know how much. And I don't know how many hydrogen atoms, so I'm going to put a little Y here. And there is also some oxygen. And again, I don't know how many. What might I put there? I might put a Z. And I will often put a line through my Z so it does not look like the number 2. Okay. All right, so we've got silver, water, wood. And so according to this, who is the odd one out? Silver, because it is an element and the rest are compounds. So in silver, all the atoms will be the same. Okay, in an element, all the atoms are the same. Other than isotopes. Isotopes can be like little variations, but if you have silver, like every silver is going to be like Ag, they'll all be the same size, they'll all be the same shape, they'll all have the same number of protons, they'll all have the same number of electrons. They might vary in their neutrons, but that's it. Okay? All right, helium. What's the symbol for helium? He. He. Symbol for oxygen. O. Symbol for plastic. We don't know, do we? I'll come back to that one. Symbol for potassium. Okay, so if you had to guess which one is the odd one out, plastic. So plastic, now it's interesting because plastic is made from petroleum products. Now what's petroleum products? It's kind of like gasoline and things like that, right? So oils, things like that, they're fossil fuels. So what happens is that plants die, animals die, people die, and over time, many millions and millions of years, everything gets squished down, squished down, squished down by all the new stuff that comes on top. Yeah? Do you guys know about like layers in the soil? Yeah? Okay, so rocks have different layers as you go down. And as all of that, all those carbon compounds that living things are made of get squashed, they form into fossil fuels like petroleum. Okay? And plastic is made from petroleum. And where did petroleum come from? It came from living things like trees. So the formula of plastic is also a certain number of carbons, a certain number of hydrogens, and a certain number of oxygens. And we don't know how many. We know it's going to be different than wood because it's something different than wood, right? But we don't know what it is. What we do know is that it is our odd one out because it is a, what do we call it when there's more than one element stuck together? That is a compound. Sand. We don't know sand, do we? Is it an element though? No. Carbon? What's carbon? C. Bromine? Br. And magnesium? Mg, very nice. And sand is actually SiO2, at least some types of sand, not all sand. There's other sands that are made from shells and things like this, but this is the kind of sand we get in BC a lot because it's like made from like little pieces of rocks that have been ground down over the years. Okay. So who is the odd one out? Sand, because sand is a compound. Now I'm going to throw a monkey wrench into the works and I'm going to tell you that oxygen isn't just O when it's floating around in the air. It's actually O2. Which means that you have one oxygen atom and it is stuck together with another oxygen atom.
Does it share its electrons?
It shares its electrons, yes. Okay, that's how they fill up their shell. When you get a nonmetal and a nonmetal, they share electrons. There is another one that's like that, and that is bromine, which is also Br2. So we have a Br atom stuck to a second Br atom. Are those compounds or are they elements? Yeah, they're elements because the atoms are all the same. So even though it's got atoms stuck together, they're not different atoms, so that makes it not a compound. Okay, you have to have two different elements to make a compound. All right. Would you like some review time? Starting now? Okay. I have for you today 2 more reviews. Would you like just one to start with? One more review for today? Okay. If you've not done the last review, you can work on that one first. I'll come around and hand out the new review. Okay. So it's on protons, neutrons, and electrons, and isotope notation, which will be nice because that's what you're using on tomorrow. Oh my God.
I mean, something's yes, for the video. I mean, I'm drawing a very evil character. Yeah, but he's. I'm like, I made him evil. I made him very twinkle. You first brush it, and it's like, it's not done yet. Wait, it's not ready. Have patience, Stu. Oh God, that's my. Aren't you? I moved it too. Yeah, I turned red. I like the fact that people get used to it is scary. I mean, yeah, I like it might be not using me. Yeah, exactly.
They're right here,
It's a rare case.
but they're the other versions,
Like,
so I need to make a key.
Because like Scara was
Ha ha ha, yeah.
Yeah,
But I
exactly.
probably
Like,
don't need
that's
to
kind
because
of
this
weird.
one
That's
looks
like
like
if your friend is like friends with your grandma. That
I think they're the same.
Hmm?
I think they are the same.
No, they're not. Look.
Oh.
Nah.
You know, I can't joke.
Is this a replay? Anyway. All right, so this is correct, so that's 404. This is correct, that's 505. This.
Like, I actually not imagine like Tom to look like maybe, but like a bit more cheerful. I made him like.
But I'm gonna say okay for now.
I'm gonna leave you
For
sing that song.
all right, I'll get wound up about that later. And that is a 6. So you can use this one as an answer key. Mark it the same way as the other ones, just with the new numbers.
Yep. Let's lock in and try to draw hands. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
All right.
I could never draw. Dude, I love Wander, but I never
Yes,
draw.
thank you.
Kills me. I just have to. I can't draw hats. Like whenever I. Like when I. What's her name? When I drew Karina, I can draw her because I can't draw hats. Okay, how do we draw shirt again? No, it's not. I think
Rose
it's
taking out his pinky leg. Alright, that one is thick.
That is one big pinky. I need to stop. No,
That's such a lie. Rose fingers are so scary.
It's okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, no pencil for No, you. This I hate it all. I'll bring some tomorrow. My lukewarm pizza. Read my lukewarm pizza. No, I ate it all. I freaking draw wrinkles again. I forgot.
Wrinkles.
No, like clothing, not on.
Yeah, bro, like, where's the Jack Sparrow, by the way?
I'm making him like. Okay. I'm putting him in.
Just, you know, hopefully can I keep this skirmish going? Okay, real. It's actually kind of good, though. I mean, his face is a little deformed, but we don't talk about that. Yeah. Oh, it's the same somehow.
I would draw wrinkle.
Winkle, little star. Sure. Yeah, I mean, his face is very childish. Like,
Yeah,
I
I'm sure that
hope
I
you're so bad.
Okay, well, and it's not now because I'm like searching to the up, but like, it's all I can do. Okay, I don't know how to draw wrinkles on this. Holding wrinkles. When I say wrinkles, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna make him old. Don't make him old. Isn't he like? No, he's like 21.
Yes, you get it.
Young soul.
Please feel free to bring a calculator tomorrow. Okay. I do have some for lending, but not
Just a
too
bit
many.
adopted by Scary Pirate. We love her. We love Scary. No, because my friend told me that. My friend told me that. Well, because I was asking what my son was, and she told me.
And if you're like, oh my gosh,
From, like,
I don't
where-
need any more practice calculating
Where she's from.
numbers as I'm set, I have different reviews if you prefer a different one. Okay, I'm on
No, she's
property.
literally.
I'll be right with you, Matthew.
Yeah, he is coming. I got this spoiled for you. Actually, funny.
Me too. I don't even know if I got that spoiled. It just happened.
Just how? Oh, he's coming. Yeah, Vince. I love it. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to listen to it. Look at my go.
Yeah.
Okay, this is hard. It's okay, girl. It's okay, girl. It's okay, girl. Sure. It's stupid sure. I can't remember what it's like. Bro, why is he like so chubby? He's so chubby. Okay, what if I give him like a emo bear? I can Yo, I think this hand is too much. I wish I had like the two legs like yeah, they do. Yeah, do you think that's what's in baloney?
What is it?
AU? Is that my favorite AU college? College AU of yourself, bro. Yeah, you don't talk about that. I need to update it. Like, it's asking me. Okay. Update it for Halloween. Yeah. You should do like a Halloween. Yeah. You can have like other outfits. Yes. I don't even know what that means. Okay, you say something. Cindy, you say something. I have to. Because he's right. I'm just gonna draw him in his like normal laundry clothes. Bro, I hate his face so much. Bro, why is he so chubby? He's so chubby.
Leave my bed out.
He's so chubby. What do you want from me? No, please, no. He's so chubby. Okay, that's better. Not yet.
It's not done yet.
It's so chubby.
It's not done yet.
Sorry, are you gonna get?
I freaking hate wrinkles. I
Okay, let's just say this is good. Drop it in there. I'm wasting my screen time right now on this. It's okay. Who cares? It's okay, guys. I have not drawn on my tablet in 10 years. I'm wasting my screen time.
Swag. You say bib all the time.
Bib. Okay.
No, like I need to. I'm like super locked in right now, so I just have to finish it.
It's okay. She's super locked in. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't find fingers. Oh, I'm sick away.
Sorry, man. Okay, his arm is really skinny compared to his.
You swag sign like this, then thumb is on the side.
Oh my god,
Anatomy.
you're also drawing hands? Because I kind of.
Okay, also like his apples like aren't I'm looking at my hand for a reference because I forgot how to draw hands.
That's fair. Yeah. Yo, this pencil is dead. I'm looking at my hand. Okay. You look so much more innocent than natural.
He's just a baby.
Just. Okay, there we go. I got the expression right, at least, kind of.
Yeah, actually, he's like 500 years old.
Exactly. Maybe just
He's
a
just
bit.
a baby. You literally called me baby. I cannot do that. What are you talking about?
It's a beautiful nickname, though, I think.
Bib?
Yeah, okay. That's hot. You brought it upon yourself.
How did I? I didn't. You literally just started calling me what? What? Why am I getting executed? What? Why did I get executed? What is something? Okay, you know what? Thank you. Wait, when did I get executed?
I didn't even know how did I miss my execution.
Okay, where is Elbow? Elbow is like right.
Yo, I like gave up on here. Like, look at that elbow, bro.
That's okay. You know, it looks real enough. You don't look too close.
You don't look too closely, guys. Don't look too closely, guys.
Okay, how many jobs it's like
You can just keep that one till after school, okay?
okay, guys. Okay, it like was in and out. Too bad.
Actually, I don't think so. Actually, no. Stop. I've been as a kid in my choir. Yeah, no. A kid in my choir who left the alto section.
I'm so I don't know.
I don't care.
I've been in like such a weird.
It's so weird. Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
Okay, the scarf is a bit pink. I think this is good.
And then was like,
And you're like, how do we get out with how this? Yeah. Is it possibly so? Fingers crossed. Okay. Got you.
okay, you know what? This looks good enough.
Even the staff one, like in the staff tape, we take care of it, but it's so old that when you turn on the taps, you have both taps on.
Okay, what should I put on the whole?
Guys, I think I'm cooking, guys. I think I'm cooking.
Noise that sounds like Chewbacca, right? It's like,
Same.
I know, a baby elephant, you know, on
Whoa.
He's like,
I'll watch it regularly. It'll come on, and occasionally I'll use mine outside.
This is giving like roll stop.
Occupied forever and ever. There's only one cell phone. Tired, and then when it happens and you're in there, I just like, right to the stand to the wall.
Buddy has gloves. Are you actually trying to like end him? He's emo. He's got the emo.
Yeah.
Okay, they're like around his middle finger, so then when he this guy.
Okay, first of all, I didn't even do anything. I need to outline it.
What? I'm almost done, bro. Give me a second.
My favorite mare and Viv.
Give me a second, bro. My mayor. That's actually a nickname.
No, what if I give him a black Viv?
I've also got Mary has a little lamb as a nickname. Spoiler: the lamb dies.
Well, thank you. How are you supposed to? I did not know it.
Anyway. Why does he have freaking leather gloves, bro? Middle ages. What do you mean? He's just different.
One is special.
You know, I liked him for a bit when he. Okay, he's okay. He's good. He's a good character, right? I liked him the most in that time when he like forgot who he was, and he's like this like innocent little child walking around.
Wander is okay. Wander on speak. Wander over speak. Okay, if the hand is like
Yes. Okay, I think I'm kind of. Bro's so emo already. What if I give him bracelets? Spiky ones?
What should I put on this shirt?
Be bad. That's not him, bro. It's not exaggerated. It's either Kazoo or Zeus.
But I have to combine.
You will always be on mine.
How's that? How's that?
No, okay.
Buddy has a bow. I just realized.
Oh.
Weird. No.
I have my hat.
Buddy. Bow. No, there's not. Very elegant. He wears shorts. Okay. But here's he's like when I first saw him, like, what is this like random child pretending? He's not for villains. He wears shorts. It's like random literal child. Okay.
He's the best.
Hey, wow, she's not even.
Little boy, come here.
Little boy, come here. There's so many Sims.
I don't know what it's
I'm not.
I'm scared.
You know what? We don't talk about that. We don't talk about Talk about that. We don't talk about that. This is why I use a transformer. This is why I use a transformer. I'll digitalize and think about what it's not.
Why do you just like hard? I only draw when I like have motivation.
Okay, anyway, kind of here, but no. Oh, you could put the hand though.
I did actually. Like,
Oh, that's a good hand. Okay, actually now I want to fineline it, but like I'm scared.
honestly, if you just like, if you're gonna like make it like digital later, then I'll just put like that. Yeah, I just like going with like, it's fine.
Oh, I don't have I needed eraser. And it helps me so much.
I forgot.
No, actually, like when it's like if you don't turn down the opacity when you try to like line art on a sketch layer, it looks so bad when I don't have my eraser. This is the base. This is on the back. Okay, I'm gonna timeline this and yeah. Okay. And give it to you on your birthday.
Ah, that's fun. Like,
And maybe color it if I get because I'm thinking of buying wash. So is it January? No, it's June. I'm so stupid. That's near my
so
birthday.
far. It's like I'm never ever gonna get like
Wait, what? When June?
June 8th. No, yours is at like the end of June.
Yeah, very end of June, like 2 days after.
Where should I put on my shirt? That's such a big
Screw the show, you know.
What is the electro symbol? It looks like electro lines.
Okay.
Hey, what if I like put like
I have a friend group, and the favorite characters in them are Yao, Yao, Beto slash Kaya. My friend keeps jumping Kaya. No, so Yaya, Beto slash Kaya, Tainari, me, Kazuha, and who was one more? I totally know it, guys. Oh yeah, Raiden Shin. It's very.
someone calling my why are you asking me?
It's 2:53. Open your mind. Hurry. Yeah, right.
Okay, I do the electro
You know what's so weird when you open a reference for a character and then you like come on open your device again and then your friend's like, why are you
I know. And I'm like, oh, or like when I'm like on Pinterest, like opening it, or when I open it a day later, and like, yeah, it's just smart. Like, shut up. That's yeah. The Alexa symbol? Yeah. What anime is
Yo, I knew behind ours. I was like, what? We don't talk about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, where'd you get the nail pen? I have it. Oh, okay.
I was just like shiny and
It's shiny and emo. Both shiny and emo.
there's nothing in here, bro.
He's honestly giving what's his name? Bro's giving like Zuko, but even more like Zuko like has this face where he's like,
My drug
he's the character. I said he's okay, you are not cylinder, okay? Sunshine of lemon.
Well, this is
Like
I love Sam.
it's all of like the it's so it's just like a cheerful little kid. I love it. No, it's so good. He's super nonchalant. That's something he would say actually. Responsibility? I heard responsibility. I heard pumpkiness.
I should. I
Get my phone. No, it's me. I drew Wander. Okay, let's see what those questions I got. Surprisingly, the 100 show. Yeah.